In this video, we're going to be going over the Wauke block. The Wauke block is going to be one of the primary blocks that you're going to learn in the Waichiru style. This block is used primarily in all of our kata and in many of our training techniques. This really block is designed to block this part of your body, the primary part of your body. It also blocks your head, but we have high blocks for that as well. But you're going to have this is going to block from your belt to your shoulders and from side to side. You're not going to worry about punches or attacks coming over to this side of your body, but really just protecting this small part of your body. Keeping your blocks in front of your body is going to be primary to the success of this block. So as I step into a right stance here, I'm going to be in a right sun chin, my fingertips together and in a ready position. I'm going to drop my right hand because my right foot is forward. I'm going to drop my right hand so that my fingertips are at the same height as my belt. I don't want it too far in because then that's going to impinge my block, but I also want it far enough out so that it will engage a punch or an attack that's coming in. So your fingertips to determine how far out will be about the same height as your belt. So I'm going to drop my right hand down. I'm going to come over with my left hand to the elbow. Remember, keeping the elbows in position. And then I'm going to make a circle with that right hand, a large circle covering from my belt to the top of my head with my fingertips. And I'm going to be covering from side to side. When I come back around, I'm going to bring that elbow in. Remember, you want to keep your block out away from your body. Your fingertips are going to start at the same height as your belt. My thumb is tucked in but pointed down, so my palm is pointed out to the right. And as I bring my right arm around in that block, my palm is going to then be facing the attack. And so as it comes around, it rotates slightly. So I'm also blocking from the edge of my body and coming around. I'm staying on the same vertical line. So you're keeping your block out at the same distance away. You don't want to wind up your block. A lot of people want to wind up. They want to throw this arm way out and block, but there's no reason to block over there because you're not over there. You want to keep your block right in front of your body. It makes sure that you're only blocking what needs to be blocked. If you wind up, it slows your block down and allows the attacker to attack you before you can get your block in place. So make sure that you're just blocking from edge of the body to the edge of the body. As I step into a left sanchin, have my left foot out, I'm going to be blocking then with my left arm in my Wauke block. Pretty much, good stance. You're going to have you're going to be blocking from your front foot. So because technically that's the closest hand to your attacker. So again, starting down and making that circle come all the way around. Now it doesn't mean you can't block off your back foot. But typically, you do block off your back foot. When you bring your other arm over, remember, you're going to be bringing it over to the elbow. Watch my arms. My elbows don't rotate a lot. They just simply guides that hand along the elbow of the other hand that's doing the block. And so, again, from the side, you can see it here. You don't want to bring that block too close. If you do, your fingertips will fall down below your belt. But you want to make sure that it's out in front of you and that you can engage your attack coming from that direction in time to be able to actually execute your block and bring it around. Circle comes around, and at this peak, we're going to then pull it back in. So the block is going to peak right at the edge of your body and at the top of your head, and then you're going to pull that arm back into your sanchin position. So it's going to have a little bit of a snapping move to it. So boom, snap that block around, bring it around, snaps back in, that elbow pulls back into the body. And you can practice side to side with your blocks this way, going back and forth, counting out 10 different blocks or however many blocks you want to go up to, but just moving them back and forth, getting used to it. A way I like to do it is I like to be in a kibidachi or horseback riding stance, and then I don't move the other arm. I make sure that I have good hand alignment and fingertip alignment, and then I just execute my blocks this way. Also, if your blocks come too close into your body, you're going to actually hit your other hand. So if you leave that hand out, it helps you realize if you're pulling your hand back in like this. You don't want to pull your hand back in. You want to leave it on that vertical plane out in front of you. So if you have both hands out, That's going to make sure if you're running into your other hand as you do your block, then, or you have to move that hand to pull your block around, then you know that your block is too close to your body and that you're angling your blocks back inside rather than keeping them on that same vertical plane. Again, I just like to do that, making sure that I'm doing my blocks like that, practicing just the block. It's easy to say, oh, I've already trained in that way. And so make sure you do 10, 20 of those, just your blocks, really focusing on that good circle, pulling them in, making sure you have fingertip alignment, making sure that you're pulling your elbows in, and making sure that everything is coming together with just your block. That way you can just focus all your attention on just that one movement, making sure that each one is going to be a strong block and that you've got the technique going down. And then as you add it into your different exercises, your kata, then you're going to be able to do those blocks quickly and efficiently. And then if you ever need it for a self-defense situation, you'll also have this block to be able to do that. So remember, keep those things, and we'll see you in our next training video. Take care and be safe, and we'll see you at the top.